Hey folks, Stronghold Crafter Kev here with another video, and this is a continuing process of my tutorial on how to make a castle wall out of foam. Yes! Alright, in this video I'm going to focus on going through the detailing of the Merlons part of the wall, and I thought it would just be better to do one segment at a time, and we'll go from there. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to my channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you, appreciate it. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, because I have a lot more things coming to the channel and wouldn't want you to miss out. For more information on my craft, visit my website, which is strongholdsfantasy.com, and I'll see you in a bit. Hey folks, welcome back to the castle wall tutorial, and this is where I'm going to focus on Merlons. Okay, now you remember these Merlons were cut out earlier, and as you can see, it's very plain. So what we're going to do is work on the carving aspect to detail it. And all that involves is we're going to measure off some lines here using the framing square. So all you got to do, and I'm gonna go very similar to the wall piece. So I measured about, half an inch. Very simple. Okay. I'll get my tool ready and I'll go on to the next step. Hold on. Alright, using the same engraving tool from the hot wire foam factory as before, we're going to take the tick marks and follow them with the tool. You have to be careful that you didn't go too deep, but if so, no big deal. These lines don't have to be perfectly neat. And that's how it's going to look. I'll finish this out and show you how it looks. Hold on. Alright, now as you can see here, I did this level, this level, and this level. Now the next part, I'm going to basically mark out the lines in between the Merlons, and you'll see why in a little bit. Just take your Sharpie, mark the lines out, and then I'll just use the engraving tool on that. So like carving the wall, you have to be very careful not to carve down too deep. And you're going to have the angel hairs as before. And I'll do the rest of this and show you how it looks. Hold on. Oh yeah, anyway, I neglected to mention that you actually want to do this on both sides of the Merlons. So here I've carved it all out, and it's been done on the other side as well. Okay. So the next part is we're going to carve the lines in between the blocks. Now, this is going to be a little tedious, but basically you're going to take your hot wire tool, the engraver, and you're going to try and connect the lines. So you're only going to go actually halfway. So starting halfway, very carefully, just engrave the line through. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and you are going to get some angel hairs, but as long as you get the general look. And I'll finish this out and show you how it looks. Hold on. Alright, I'll spare the all the technical stuff, but basically you carve one direction and connect it to the front, and then you carve the other direction and connect it to the front, and you flip around to the back side and you carve some more to connect, basically so that it's the same on all three sections there. Okay, now at this point you want to forget about this mark here. At this point you want to pick which side is the front face of the Merlons and which side is the back side, because this is where I'm going to show how to carve into the front and the back, which will look totally different once you're done. So in this case I picked this to be the back side because I'm going to carve these parts out, and this is going to be the front part. So hold on, I'll get the tool ready and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, you're looking at the Hotwire Foam Factory freehand router, which is a very useful tool for sculpting and making all kinds of improvised cuts. So I bend this wire here, when it was off of course, to a particular shape that I need, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually carve out these parts here very carefully, of course. So all you need is a steady hand, and I'm just going to do that. I'm doing this quickly so that I do not carve into the Merlons itself, and at this point you want to take a file and file this down to a smoother slanting grade. Okay, but while I still have the camera on, I will also show the other side of what I'm going to do. So with the same tool, I'm going to cut into the Merlons here to form that shape on the back. And you have to be very careful because this is hot, and you have to also be careful because it will cut down into the foam quite easily. And so I will finish this up and show you how it looks. Hold on. Alright. Gotta put that cap on that Sharpie. What am I doing? Okay. Like I said before, taking the file, I smooth this part out, and that way the defenders can, like, you know, pour oil, or they have a more of a slant to look over for firing arrows and stuff. And the other side, like I said, we retain these parts here, but this was also filed down. And one thing I neglected to mention, but I'm sure you would figure it out, we have to reconnect the carving lines here.
So I don't think I have to really go into detail about that too much, because when you cut this out, the line that you had here is basically gone. So just remember that that line has to be reconnected. And I just find it easier to do it afterwards. You could do it either way, but as long as you keep that pattern, looks pretty good. And you'll notice that they're uneven and they don't all look the same, but this is not about perfection. This is about something that was improvised by the commander of the castle. He wanted to have this chipped away, and that's the story I'm going to go with. So we will move on to the next part.